Valdosta State University, the only known habitat for the most remarkable students around the state. But why here? Why is South Georgia such an ideal environment for fostering their growth from adolescents to adults? The searing heat and constant rainstorms are the defining components of this environment, and the students have well adapted to such extreme conditions. They store excess water and food supplies in their cloth appendages that all students develop shortly after arrival. They sleep during the worst heat of the night, from midnight to 7 a.m., and are active throughout the day. We explorers from National Geographic are going to delve into the midst of this safari, into the heart of the GH species. Today we're going to take a closer look into the lives of some of these unique specimens and see what truly makes GHP a unique environment.
I'm here at West Hall. Let's see if we can find some GHP students. West Hall is home to many elusive species, with one of the largest being the social studies majors. With over 75 people in their tribe, the Sockstuds are one of the largest groups at GHP. Here you can see them in their natural environment, debating with one another. Though discussions can become heated and passionate at times, so the Sockstuds have an unspoken respect for one another and their opinions. Let's get an inside look on the nature of the Sockstuds.
Yeah, the thing I like about social studies is that we discuss a lot, and that in these discussions we get to talk about our own opinions. The teachers are really nice in that we all get to talk, but you have to assert your own dominance. You know, you can't just let your things slide. You have to speak up for yourself, but at the same time you respect each other, you know.
I'm here at the Fine Arts building right now on the other side of the bridge, that nice view we had, and we're about to go see if we can find some artistic kids. So.
Here we can see the elusive art student in the wild, experimenting with abstract art. The painting minors is just a small part of the arts minors. Another significant aspect is theatre design. Upon entering this environment, we were under the impression that theatre design was simply composed of sets and costumes, but it is much more than that. These students are absorbed in an emotional representation of an actual event that happened not so long ago.
Severely cracking his skull and everything, and tied him up to hang from a fence. And from those injuries, he died in the hospital later on, and it caught nationwide attention. Ellen made a speech. Presidents made speeches, everything.
So these are about your emotional reactions to the crime?
Yes.
Located in the Fine Arts building, Whitehead Auditorium is home to the performances for the performing art kids here at GHP. Let's go see if we can find some right now.
For these students, playing jazz is not about technique or anything else. It's about expressing themselves in that moment and trying to get out what they want to say. And that's jazz.
I'm over here at Bailey now, where most of the science people are, at Science, Ag Science. Say maybe some ballroom dancing minors, who knows? Let's go investigate.
And here we see some science minors using a microscope to investigate new life, some of which include species such as these fish. And here we can find the ancient mating ritual called ballroom dancing.
Perhaps the most baffling habitat for the GH species is Odum Library. The freezing temperatures and talking restrictions may seem intimidating, but students of all backgrounds gather here to conduct research, discuss projects, and even to play games.
Living at GHP is a privilege, and if you break the rules here, RAs will find you and chase you down. So make sure you don't take off your lanyards, or walk alone, or heaven forbid take your shoes off while being vertical. Here you see a student who's broken the rules and now is trapped by the RAs. As you can see, GHP is a rich, thriving environment with several diverse species that inhabit the beautiful and humid setting. After species migrate back to their homes in varying parts of Georgia, the memories and experiences gained at GHP become a part of them, and GHP no longer becomes a location, but rather a state of mind.